Welcome back. So, it's been a while. You probably noticed that there was a change to our channel. Mainly, this thing here. We are no longer called Fueled by Haters Customs. But, we'll dive into that in just a few minutes. Right now, let's just take a quick look at the shop and see what I've been up to these days and why there hasn't been any videos. So let's just go. Well, as you can tell with the YouTube channel, I have been slacking on the YouTube thing. I know we haven't been bringing you any contents in the past little while, simply because we're working on changes. So again, one of the changes, the name. But before we get into that, why we changed the name, when we decided to do this, yada, 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 let's just go around and see what's up. First off, the Cayman. But before we jump into that, this is something that I've been working on. I'm trying to get this complete. It's not complete yet. There's overspray on the walls. Got to take care of that. There's a lot of stuff that I need to still take care, but the paint room is coming together. If we go here, we'll touch this onto this one in a few seconds. We got the nice little door here. And yeah, so we got a nice 26 foot long by 16 foot wide booth. So we'll have a lot of room to play. Whew, again, dirty hands, so see? Clear indication that I've been doing something. But yeah, so the paint booth itself was a task. I ended up buying that paint booth, a local shop that decided to close down. I decided it was a good idea to purchase that booth, tear it apart, and then put it back together, which turned out to be a lot more work than what I anticipated, but it's getting there. We'll jump into this, or this, or this. Let's just go with this one. So, the Range Rover project. Well, I didn't do much filming on it yet, but I test fitted the engine. So the 5.3 just sits in there right now just to see how much room I'll need. Oh, and that's a spoiler alert. Because if you've seen the other videos, we never decided what engine we were putting in. But if you look at the comments, some of you said LS, so yeah. Of course we're gonna go LS. The Cayman. So, as you can see, there's another spoiler there. The wide body is on. Well, temporary on. That's what Clicos. Nothing's been cut or anything. But this is a sneak peek of the videos to come on how to put the wide body, what I did, etc. So that's the update with that. And now we touch the name. So, Fueled by Haters Customs was actually a name that I came up with while I was building a 1998 Skyline R34. So that Skyline, I ended up putting an LS swap supercharged in it with a CD009 transmission out of a 370Z. I also changed it to left-hand drive because, well, I had owned a bunch of right-hand drive vehicles before, not my cup of tea, and I decided to roll with that. And then that project brought a lot of hate, right? Obviously, an R34 is an iconic car, and then bam, an LS swap. And we're talking about like 9-10 years ago, right? So there wasn't a whole lot of Skyline R34s with LS swaps back then, right? So it was kind of, oh, people were panicking. And that's where it did get a lot of hate, but a lot of people loved it. And that's where I came up with Fueled by Haters Customs. So when we decided that we wanted to do a YouTube channel, we were thinking of names. And well, Fueled by Haters Customs came into play, right? Because we tend to do little projects that are out of the norm, right? So we ran with that. But when we were doing the initial setup and whatnot, we did not like the fact that Fueled by Haters Customs did bring, like, not negativity, but like, at the end of the day, it is negative, right? Because it's Fueled by Haters Customs. There are some negative aspects to it. And Jai and I are not negative people. We're always happy. We're always having fun. And that's something that initially we were like, well, we're not sure about it, but just roll with the punches, right? But then we started pumping out videos. Of course, not as much as what we wanted to, but there was no time to change the name or anything. And then this winter, well, around Christmas time at that, Jean and I were sitting with each other. I was having a pop, he was having a beer, and we started talking about our plans for the channel, what we wanted it to be and what we didn't want it to be. And then we came up on the name again. We had a discussion on the name, and we both agreed that Fueled by Haters Customs bring a negative aspect to it that we do not want with the channel. So at that point, we made a decision that we would change the name. So we sat there, we thought about names, we thought about this, we thought about that, and we figured, what is the purpose of our channel? A, it's to have fun. B, it's to document stuff. And 3, it's to inspire, right? So our name came from that. And then we decided that we were going to do a name change. So at the time, we weren't 100% sure when we'd do the name change. And then we just went with the name we figured and, decided on making a new logo. And we made the new logo. We were set to put the new name into play. But we didn't know when or how, so we had to do a few research to make sure that we weren't losing all of you and get the ball rolling. So we did today, we launched it. And that is why you've seen the name change on our Facebook. And if you're not liking our Facebook, make sure to give us a like. Our name changed on Instagram. Again, give us a like on Instagram, please. And then on, of course, YouTube, it changed. So that is why our name changed. The name we chose is Inspire Automotive Garage. So Inspire, you might ask, why Inspire? Well, one of the main things is we want to inspire more people, you, to be in the automotive industry. We enjoy seeing more people into cars, more people learning every day. We're not experts, we make a bunch of mistakes, but at the end of the day, we're here working on our own stuff, having fun. And that's what we want everybody to have. If we're driving around and a kid comes, we stop somewhere and a kid wants to take a picture in the car, we let them go in the car. I had many kids go in the GTR, rev it. I started up, make them rev it. Oh, just their face, right? But if we can inspire you to work on something, inspire you to go out to car shows, inspire you to have fun, we're doing our job. So that is why we are now called Inspire Automotive Garage. So that is the story for today. We'll catch you on the next episodes. There is a lot of episodes coming. We do have several episodes filmed. We just got to do some editing and then we'll be good to go. So again, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. Hopefully you guys love the name change. Let us know in the comment if that makes sense to you. And again, we'll catch you on the next one.